My name is Bertha Carson King. I'm from the city of Benton Harbor, Michigan, and I've been introduced before with this unexpected preamble. Can anything good come out of Nazareth? It may have been said as an insult, but I tell you, I chose to see it as a positive in my response. Yes, something good did come and will come from a city that produces good as well as bad. I am who I am. I'm confident and secure in the knowledge that as a senior woman of faith, I demand to be valued and respected despite circumstances to the contrary. I'm here today representing seniors everywhere, as well as minorities in the USA that face issues beyond what most people know. I was born into poverty, domestic abuse, homelessness, and illiteracy. I'm familiar with hunger, jails, hospitals, nursing homes, caregiving, chronic diseases, violence, and mental illness. I've seen the effects of drugs and alcoholism in the lives of those that I love. I know about trouble. I share not for you to feel sorry for me, but for you to understand that I have experienced what I talk about. For those reasons, I choose to advocate, educate, motivate, and celebrate others through their suffering. I watched and still do the actions of the poor as they share medicine and health supplies, not by choice, but in order to survive. They represent people who share prescriptions such as heart medication, insulin, blood pressure, and other medicines that they cannot always afford. Physicians have to be educated about prescribing medications that are often too costly for many in poor communities because when the drug run out before they are eligible to pay for more, they have to borrow from someone with the same diagnosis who uses the same prescription until they can get more, and the cycle continues. The legal aspects become secondary. There are so many barriers that indigent caregivers face as well as those they care for. Barriers such as nutrition, food deserts, inappropriate medications, lack of neighborhood physicians, inadequate housing, crime and racism, mental health issues, and a lack of or unequal employment opportunities. I watch caregivers die at a faster rate than those they care for, a result of too few resources to assist them with the care of their loved ones. I want to see a reduction in the number of uninsured to increase access to care and services utilization, including palliative care. We should not have to beg to be served physically, emotionally, and mentally in this great country that we live in. What we have observed is that the needs of the people have been reduced to political party affiliations rather than human rights. We must be more transparent in our efforts to care about seniors, no matter their income and health status. If it were not for agencies like Area Agency on Aging, many minorities would face even greater health disparities and inequities. This agency is exceptional, but you have to meet their guidelines, which often fall short for many. A number of organizations advocate services for the poor. However, those who fall between the cracks appear to be lower middle class. Somehow, they're the ones that are known but are in an underserved category. I view this as unacceptable. These issues must be addressed by our nation and our community donors who truly care about senior care. We're living in a health crisis, a humanity crisis, a worldwide pandemic. The truth is that many minorities have always lived in a pandemic-like environment without the resources or vaccines to fix their lives. Those who have the power to bring about change should not be angry, but be more proactive about how we deal with the realities. I'm not afraid to stand up, speak up, and to fight compassionately, morally, and ethically for human rights. My goal has been and always will be to make a difference in my community. In our communities, there are seniors who have given so much without a thank you or a request for a handout. They just want a hand up and an encouraging word every now and then. My challenge to you is simply this. Are you ready to take your vision of hope, giving, and peace to a level of greatness beyond the rhetoric for all people in your sphere of influence? If so, I stand with you.